only small means that was available to tenants to object to those unacceptable rent hikes was the lease transfer. And now Bill 31 wants to remove that right to tenants.
As moving day approaches in Quebec, tenants' rights groups organized a protest on Thursday, urging the provincial government to not pass Bill 31. If passed, it would put an end to lease transfers, which some say will only make Montreal's current housing crisis even worse.
When you're gonna have a lease transfer, when you're gonna send a notice to the landlord for a lease transfer, he will have the power to nullify the lease on the date that is supposed to that the lease transfer is supposed to happen. It's also gonna let landlords discriminate tenants because lease transfer was also an important way to avoid discrimination.
What advocates want, solutions to rent hikes in Montreal, which saw an increase of 14% from 2022 to 2023, according to a study done by the Coalition of Housing Committees and Tenants Associations of Quebec. The same study also showed Quebec's average rent prices rising by 19%. But many are enraged by Quebec Housing Minister France-Hélène Duronceau, who proposed the housing bill after news reports came in of her taking part in real estate flipping.
Housing is a right, it's a human right, and it's not supposed to be a merchandise, a speculative merchandise. I don't think we should be striving to follow Vancouver or Toronto.
The protest, abundant with posters of Minister Duronceau's face photoshopped onto the body of the infamous Queen of France, Marie Antoinette.
In a situation where the population didn't have any bread to eat, well, she said simply, let them eat cake. And it's a reference to the fact that we've been in a situation where last week we've been told to people who couldn't find a place to rent to buy a house.
There's gonna be a lot of people in the streets in the next few weeks, in the next few months, and it's not going to go away because not only are we not addressing the situation, we are worsening it with Bill 31.
In Montreal, Diona Macalinga, City News.